Good morning, Mason. You're first in the chat, brother. Michael, good morning. Let's get this Boyd up in the air.
Take off. The home point has been updated. Please check it on the map.
Morning, Myra. Let me move you guys over here. Hey, Randy, can you make it? I'm afraid I'm not going to be able to. Well, you know what? Let me see. Let me give me some time. Let me think. Check and see what's going on that weekend. I know I've got a lot going on that weekend, so I can't promise you I will, but maybe. I would love to. If not this time, maybe the next time. So, good morning, folks. As you can see, we kind of got a mixed sky this morning. Yes, that would definitely be awesome, buddy. I would love to go up there and visit with you guys. Peter Carroll, good evening to you, sir. Let's see, who else is in here? Myra, good morning. Mason. I don't see a Dennis Lovelady yet. I know Drone Bum's not going to be in the chat because he's going to be on the road. Anyway, my sunrise is at 5:47. Oh yeah. There's definitely color in the clouds, and it's still a cool picture. Myra, I'm gonna take a picture for you, and then I'm gonna switch back to video here. Cajun Roots Reseller, good morning. Welcome to the chat. This looks like it might be your first time there, brother. Let me add you as a moderator. There's Dennis Lovelady. Oh, let's see. Stingray, good morning. How are you today? Cool, well, welcome to the chat. Always glad to see new people in the chat. Michael? Well, old Paul certainly had a pretty sunrise, while we got to see of it anyway. I laugh at Paul, but because he tries so hard, and Paul, if you're listening, I don't mean this facetiously, brother. You just make me laugh, man. Ah, there you are. Good morning. No problem, Joan Bum. But hey, you got the chance to work, so I'm going to have to pick your brain on how to do that, because I'm not going to struggle with it like you did. I'm just going to have you tell me how you did it. So it looks like the horizon's got some clouds. Yeah, I know you're new at it, Drone Bum. And that's why we forgive you, is because you're new at it. You might be right, Michael. You might be right at that. Oh, man. Hey, let me tell you about my day yesterday. As most of you know, there was no Saturday morning coffee with Rodney and friends. I chose to go up to Hagerstown, Maryland, to meet up with Chris Jackson of Jackson RC Aviation. I met at the Pegasus RC Club field that's up there. Really nice airfield for RC flying, and had a blast. Had a good chat with Chris, and you know, some good fellowship, and saw a lot of cool planes. And I mean, there must have been at least 5 or 6 different types of jets, and you know, there were some gas-powered planes, electric-powered planes. There was even a couple of guys flying FPV. They have a little separate FPV field with a little course set up. It's a qualifying course is what they called it. And I was watching some of these guys. I got a little bit of video of them flying, and it'll be in the upcoming video. But man, I tell you, it was a lot of fun. And I mean, you'll see in the video some of the planes and stuff. Hopefully I was able to catch some of the planes flying. It's kind of hard to stay on, to keep aimed at an airplane that's flying by, especially these jet airplanes that fly by. Some of them almost 200 miles per hour come flying down the field like that. But man, I tell you what, Chris Jackson sure is a great guy. His son is really good at flying a plane. I think I got some video of him flying, and man, I tell you what, it was a fun day. It really was. But Saturday morning coffee with Rodney and friends. We'll be back next Saturday, and so stay tuned for that. Well, thank you, Michael. I appreciate that. Man, you're right. You're right, Mike. Those RC jets are awesome. I even got a video of one winding up, spinning up for getting ready for takeoff and stuff, man. Yeah, I did, Paul. Pretty cool dude. I didn't know it, but he used to be a sheriff's deputy, I believe, or some kind of law enforcement officer. But I did find out that the airfield, the Pegasus RC airfield, is pretty close to Camp David. And they are an AMA field, so even in I think in the flight restrictions, they could still fly. I'm not. Anyway, that they were flying, and man, they had a great time, and they're well manicured field. No, we did have. There was one crash. There was a jet that was. The guy was flying, and I think he was flying when I first got there, and I was watching it, and he flamed out, and before he knew it, before he realized he was flamed out, he had crashed, and broke. And unfortunately, he broke the nose on his plane, but he said he can repair it, so the bird will be back up in the air. You know, Paul, I am seriously considering it because it looks like it's a lot of fun. And it could even be more fun, I think, if you were able to put an FPV camera in your plane, like maybe in the cockpit or something. That would be cool. In fact, Chris was talking about maybe doing that with someone. So, but anyway, let me get the point where the sun's going to come up. Should be right about there. That's the brightest spot, but you can see there's some clouds coming in. Dennis, I think, or Paul, I think you're pretty good at it too. I mean, I think if you can fly FPV, you should be able to fly an airplane. It's not that much different. You just got to know the sticks, that's all. Or that's what they keep telling me anyway. But yeah, it was a lot of fun, and you know, met quite a few good people. There's a pilot there that flew C-130s in the Air Force. So that was pretty cool getting to talk to him. And we talked about the C-130s for a little bit, and it's a shame there wasn't one of those. I know you can get a C-130 as an RC plane, but I didn't see one there. But most of the military jets were Navy. There was 3 planes, and they were all. One was a Navy trainer. I forget I think it's a T-34. Is the 2-passenger training jet, and there was a guy had one of those, and a couple of others. So Paul, you have a safe trip. I know you're going to upstate New York to meet up with Max Air 420. Please tell him I said hi. And you have a safe trip, and we'll try not to talk too bad about you. So anyway, have a good day there, Paul. It's 5:49, so the sun is definitely up over the horizon. And I'm not sure that we're going to get to see it. We might be able to see a smidgen of it. Thanks, Paul, and you have a great day, buddy. Ah, what happened there? Let me stop the recording here, switch to camera, so I can get a picture for Myra. I'll get these to you as soon as I can, Myra. Go back to video. I think we might be we might be able to see a little bit of the sun there. It's getting a little brighter there. Yes, sir, Mason. Cameron, good evening, sir. How are you today? Don't forget, folks, Dennis Lovelady is up next. I haven't heard from Fly Natural, but he would be after Dennis if he's going to fly. And then after Fly Natural, if he flies, will be Chris Hope. I think Chris Hope said he was going up had a 6:20 sunrise. I don't remember when he's going up, but of course I haven't seen him in the chats yet. So I got about 12 minutes of battery left. I was going through some of the footage that I took yesterday on the trip up to Hagerstown, and I'm not used to working with a GoPro, and I put the camera that I had facing me, I accidentally got it into hyperlapse mode. So, and I'm gonna do a video because it's hilarious. It at least to me it's hilarious. Hey, there's the sun. Hilarious. So I'm gonna put it into a video, and so I did the whole trip up there in time lapse. Well, almost the whole trip. But Nancy, good morning. How are you today? Yep, there's the sun. She coming up. Let's do some zoom action here. Oh, that's cool. That's awesome. Is there anybody I missed? Newfound Drone Productions, good morning. Missed you. I think you were the only one, bud. Sorry, man. But I got you now. I see you now. Thank you for being in the chats. Oh, man. That picture is just getting better and better. I'm going to go to camera again. It won't be the same, but and then go back to video. That is cool right there. Ooh, man. 100. Aren't you in Washington State, Nancy? Oh my goodness. I can't imagine it ever being that hot up there in the Northeast like that. My gosh. That's hot. 113 on Monday, 106 today. Goodness gracious almighty. Yeah, Seattle. You know, I just can't imagine it. You need to tell Seattle to turn on the air conditioning, I think. Zoom back out, get a bigger picture of the sky. That's nice. Oh man, you don't have any AC? Oh my goodness. Wow. I just can't imagine Washington State being that hot. I almost wish I could fly up into the clouds. That'd be so cool. They're moving so fast this morning. I don't blame you. Yeah, Nancy, you should probably get you a small window unit. Well, I can't say that I blame you there, Nancy. Oh, you poor woman. I feel so bad for you. And it's tough, especially if you don't have air conditioning. It was 87 degrees up there in Hagerstown yesterday, and even though that's not really extremely hot, the humidity was kind of bad, and but I mean, it was still a lot of fun. I really enjoyed that. So, you know, ever since I've gotten into this hobby, I have met so many great people. I've met, you know, Dennis Lovelady, Drone Bum, Steve Carpenter, Chris Hope, Bob Casey. I've met Ken Herron, Kelly Shores, Mel Koch, Michael Blades, Matt Cundiff, Matt North. Well, I haven't gotten to meet Matt North yet. I mean, I've met so many people, I can't even think of all the names. And this is why I love this community so much. Yeah, it is a fantastic one this morning, Mason, for sure. That's really neat. I think it's time for another picture too. See, if I had my P4P out here, I could take pictures and video at the same time. Well, thank you, Mike. There are a lot of great people out here. You know, there was Dan Sampson, Mitch, met Mitch at the Florida Drone Up, Ray Kelly, and Tony, Tropic UAV. Oh, man, just Ron Lockwood. Of course, got to mention Ron Lockwood. Me and him and Dennis and Drone Bum and Jason McCauley and his wife Kelly. They, you know, we met them. Matt North, good morning. How's it going, brother? Good to see you in the chats. I don't know if you got the word. Of course, you obviously know by now that there was no Saturday morning coffee with Rodney and friends, and I apologize. I should have sent emails out to the people I usually invite. I went to Hagerstown to meet up with Jackson RC Aviation, Chris Jackson, and I tell you what, had a great time, Matt, really did. So anyway, well, I got about 5 minutes of battery left. So I'm going to start bringing it down. Sorry, I had that. That's a nice, let's see, I'm going to do another picture.
Battery level is low. The aircraft will go to the home point in 10 seconds.
All right, bring it on down. Don't forget, folks, Dennis Lovelady is up next. Fly Naturals flying. He'll be following Dennis, and then it'll be on to Chris Hope in Texas. Fly Natural is in Arkansas, in case you didn't already know that. Hope you guys enjoyed this sunrise. It certainly turned out to be a pretty one. You never heard that warning before? Thanks, Michael. Grab another picture real quick. And then bring her on in. Well, folks, I hope you enjoyed that. It was fun. It was a beautiful sunrise for sure here today, and had a great time bringing it to you. And don't forget, Dennis Lovelady is up next, followed by either Fly Natural and Chris Hope, or just Chris Hope. So anyway, y'all take care. Have a great day. Love y'all. Bye now.